get into this Carly Russell case. From The Guardian. Carly Russell case. Alabama police say no evidence of child on interstate. Police say no reports of child wandering along I-495 as questions abound over woman who went missing for 48 hours last week. Alabama police say they have not found any evidence to support claims of a child wandering along a highway when Carly Russell, mysteriously vanished for 48 hours last week after calling 911. The Hoover Police Department has not located any evidence of a toddler walking down the interstate, nor did we receive any additional calls about a toddler walking. Not located any evidence or any additional calls about a toddler walking down the interstate, despite numerous vehicles passing through the area as depicted by traffic camera surveillance video, police said in a statement late Tuesday. Officials also confirmed that Russell stopped at a Target store to buy snacks before arriving at the scene of her disappearance after she picked up her dinner from a restaurant. Soon after 9:34 p.m., she called 911 dispatch to report that a child was wandering on the side of I-495 and called her sister-in-law to make a similar claim. During that call, it was later claimed, Russell disappeared. Police officers arrived on the scene 5 minutes later to find Russell's wig, cell phone, and purse along the road, with an Apple Watch located inside the bag. The snacks, however, were not there. These items were not located in the vehicle with her cell phone and wigs at the scene of her disappearance, the police statement read. Russell's disappearance set off a frantic 2-day search. Members of Russell's family claimed the child on the roadside was used as bait by traffickers to abduct her. Her boyfriend issued a strongly worded statement which he asserted that she had to fight off at least one abductor to come back home alive. She was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours, so until she's physically and mentally stable again, she's not able to give any updates or whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment, the boyfriend, Thomas Luttrell Simmons, wrote on Facebook. Russell's mother, Talithia Robinson, also released a statement backing up Simmons' claim. My son's girlfriend heard her asking the child, "Are you okay?" She never heard the child say anything, but then she heard our daughter scream, Talithia Russell said. From there, all you hear on her phone is background noise from the interstate. Her car door was open, her mother said. They found her phone on the ground along with her wig and her hat. The mystery deepened when Russell returned to her home on Sunday night and someone called police to say she was unresponsive but breathing, per AL.com. But when emergency personnel arrived, Russell was up and talking. Neighborhood surveillance video reportedly captured Russell walking home. More than $60,000 in reward for information money was raised by Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama to help locate Russell during her disappearance. Organizers of the fund said they would return the money to donors, but on Monday reversed course, saying that since the investigation was active, there is no basis to refund any contributions at this time. Russell has yet to speak with police. The police department said it is waiting for her to be made available to obtain a more detailed statement about the sequence of events. A press conference is scheduled for later on Wednesday. Okay, and that's from Betsy Reed of The Guardian. And there is a follow-up. Let me go ahead and bring this down. There is a follow-up. This is CBS News from CW69 Atlanta. Okay, just making sure it fit in the frame. Okay. Headline, police cast doubt on Carly Russell's kidnapping claim after Alabama 911 call. We'll read this and then we'll listen to this video here. A 25-year-old Alabama woman who disappeared for 2 days after calling 911 to report a toddler wandering on the highway told investigators she was abducted and forced into a car, but they have been unable to verify her account and turned up evidence that calls it into doubt, police say Wednesday. Hoover Police Chief Nick Dursey said detectives are still investigating where Russell was and what happened to her between the time she went missing and her return home on Sunday, but he also said investigators have been unable to verify most of Carly's initial statement. In the days before her disappearance, she searched for information on her cell phone about Amber Alerts, a movie about a woman's abduction, which has later been revealed as the movie Taken, and a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham, Alabama to Nashville, Tennessee. Her phone also showed she traveled about 600 yards while telling a 911 operator she was following a 3 or 4-year-old child in a diaper on the side of the highway. Carly Russell's mother, Talithia Russell, told NBC's Today Show on Tuesday that her daughter was abducted and fought for her life when she disappeared. She was not in a good state when she got back and needed medical care, Talithia Russell said. She said her daughter gave detectives a statement so they could continue to pursue her abductor. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments where she had to mentally fight for her life, Talithia Russell said. Police said later Tuesday that detectives had not reached any conclusions about the disappearance. Investigators spoke to Carly Russell briefly and were waiting for her to be made available for a more detailed statement. But they said they did not cover any evidence of a toddler walking on the interstate. Numerous evidentiary items are still being evaluated, and those items are key in the process of determining exactly what took place in the approximately 49 hours Carly was missing, Hoover Police said in a statement via Facebook. Surveillance video from Russell's neighborhood showed Carly Russell walking down the sidewalk alone before arriving at her home. She was conscious and talking when first responders arrived and later treated and released from a hospital, police said. Police have said Carly Russell called a 911 operator Thursday night and then a relative and told both of them she saw a toddler in a diaper on the side of Interstate 459 and was stopping to check on him. When officers arrived at the location, they found her car, cell phone, and wig, unable to find a child in the area. We got the AL.com stuff here. Okay, so it's just Hoover is about 10 miles south of Birmingham, Alabama. All right, so we have the story beginning to take shape that here we have this young lady. Oh, here, let me bring this back up. Here we have this young lady searching, do you have to pay for Amber Alerts, and searching for the movie Taken, and then calls 911 and a family member on her cell phone saying, hey, there's this kid on the road, I'm going to follow him, and alleges that the kid was being used as bait for abductors to abduct her, gone for 48 hours, and somehow miraculously just walks home. If this sounds a little Jussie Smollett or Gone Girl, you're not alone. Both of those terms are trending on Twitter right now with this story. Anyway, so let's hear from the police. Let's hear from the popos.
She told detectives that while traveling down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler.
Okay, but what happened to the kid? Nope, what's going on? Damn it. What the hell? Just started playing some random concert video. Okay. Oh, I think that Jason Aldean news story. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. There's some copyright infringement. So yeah, feel free to Let me know what you think happened to this young lady. Do you think she's making it up? Do you think she's a Jussie Smollett? Do you think this could be a true story? I just wonder what happened to the baby. If he had to wrestle her over a fence and into a car, like, where did the baby go? Nobody else found the baby. Like, it doesn't seem like he took a lot of time to go back and get the baby. So, was she really kidnapped? Let me know what you think in the comments. Or